Addicted.
Süchtig.
My daughter is addicted to computers. Adjacent.
Nebeneinander liegen.
Our hotel rooms are adjacent. Authorities.
Behörden.
The park authorities came because he was destroying the bushes. Board.
Brett.
He built a sled out of a wooden board. Bobsled.
Bobschlitten.
Have you ever tried bobsled? It looks exciting. Boiling.
Kochend.
Don't eat the soup yet, it's boiling hot. Camouflage.
Tarnen.
He camouflaged the tree houses with branches. Cement.
Zement.
Cement is mixed with other materials to make concrete. Cinematography.
Kameraarbeit.
I love the cinematography of this film. It's superb. Comforting.
Tröstend.
After the funeral, we thanked everyone for their comforting words. Command.
Über etwas verfügen.
My flat commands spectacular views of the park. Dehydrate.
Dehydrieren.
After a 2-hour walk in the desert, we started to dehydrate. Diabetes.
Diabetes.
People who eat too much sugar risk getting diabetes. Dismantle.
Auseinandernehmen.
I can help you dismantle the treehouse if you want. Dive.
Kopfsprung.
You have to push and dive on the sled. Elaborate.
Ausführlich.
That's quite an elaborate story you had told us. Exception.
Ausnahme.
I know you usually have lunch at school. Today is an exception. Fluid.
Flüssigkeit.
You lose energy and a lot of fluid when you exercise. Glitter.
Glitzern.
Her golden earrings glittered in the sun. Hectic.
Hektisch.
She had such a hectic life. She never took a year off. Hilarious.
Urkomisch.
That joke was hilarious. I couldn't stop laughing. Hum.
Summen.
I sometimes hum to myself when I'm listening to my iPod. Hurtle.
Sausen.
I wouldn't like to hurtle down an ice track. It's too dangerous. Improbable.
Unwahrscheinlich.
Most of his stories sound improbable. Miserable.
Miserabel.
We had miserable weather during our holidays. Moan.
Stöhnen.
I don't want to hear you moan about your lost Olympic dreams. Mournful.
Schwermütig.
He watched with mournful eyes the destruction of the houses. Nail.
Nagel.
Make sure you hammer the nail into the right place. Nauseous.
Übel.
I was so nervous, I even felt nauseous. Neglected.
Vernachlässigt.
The tree houses were built in neglected corners of the park. Nostril.
Nasenloch.
It was so cold my left nostril actually froze. Obey.
Befolgen.
If you want to visit the museum you have to obey some rules. Panic.
In Panik geraten.
It was dark and I was alone so I began to panic. Praise.
Loben.
My teacher was generous in her praise of my project. Profusely.
Übermäßig.
I thanked her profusely for her kind help. Proverb.
Sprichwort.
A proverb usually states a general truth. Prune.
Zurechtstutzen.
When will you prune the cherry tree? Publish.
Veröffentlichen.
Her new book of poems will publish in 2020. Relief.
Erleichterung.
It was such a relief when they finally found the missing girl. Ridiculous.
Lächerlich.
Don't be ridiculous. Of course I didn't steal your sandwich. Rumor.
Gerücht.
I heard he's been sacked, but it might just be a rumor. Sled.
Schlitten.
I'm taking my sled to slide downhill over the snow. Solitude.
Einsamkeit.
I like living alone. I enjoy the freedom and the solitude. Spot.
Entdecken.
I knew he was up in the tree, but I couldn't spot him. Sprint.
Sprint.
A quick sprint start is essential to win the race. Stuffy.
Stickig.
The taxi was stuffy and hot, so I opened the window. Stunning.
umwerfend,
You look absolutely stunning. Sweat.
schwitzen,
I often sweat when I'm nervous. Touching.
berührend,
Her story of reconciliation was very touching. Undetected.
unentdeckt,
The tree houses often went undetected for a long time.